Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the most insufferable people from the most insufferable social media app, LinkedIn. From the subreddit r/LinkedIn lunatics. I've changed my mind about remote work and I've changed my... I love it when they attach a picture of themselves just like on their laptop to their post. Anyway, let's continue reading this. Everything has been so rich because of remote culture. I've worked from incredible corners of the world. I've hired talent that I don't like. That I hate the way they use emojis like this. It irks me and I don't know why. I've hired talent that would never have joined my tiny business. I've been able to handle pressure that in the office would have broken me. Now, quite suddenly, remote working isn't for us. The world wants to have coffee. You can have coffee from home. Kickoff meetings should be round a big table. Once again, business is in the lifts, at the bar, on the bus. So we've evolved. At Brand Hackers and Upworld, our culture is now roaming, not remote. So you what? So you've gone back on like what made your business successful then? Alternative title: woman called into minimum wage job 48 hours after giving birth on Mother's Day. Okay, what's this? Was out yesterday and grabbing food when I went to a location because the drive-thru was packed and not moving. Inside, I saw people hustling and working to get orders out. A woman said, "Be right with you," after greeting me. She came over, and as she did, a baby was crying in a stroller parked next to the register. She said, "Shh, it's okay." Then asked me if she could help. She then told me she was actually on maternity leave, but came in to help the staff on Mother's Day because they were swamped. Swamped? Why did I say that so weird? Swamped. I was so impressed by her care and determination, but that's not the whole story. After I ordered and I was waiting, I asked her how old her toddler was. She points to the one I saw crying and says he's 2, but this one is 2 days old. She had a newborn in the car seat covered up with a stroller. She had a child 2 days before, and instead of complaining or doom scrolling on her phone, she made the choice to come in and help her team on Mother's Day. I mean, maybe they just didn't give her the time off. What do you mean? Instead of complaining or doom scrolling, 2 days after having a baby, get up! Get back to your job. Fucking shut up. This type of grit, determination, care, and drive is inspiring. No, it's not. It's worrying. It's worrying that she feels the need to go into work 2 days after giving birth. My wife and I were completely flawed. As someone who has 3 kiddos and who was raised by a single mum, I was nearly brought to tears. I asked her if she owned the business, and she said no. I said, you should. I hope this inspires you in whatever situation you're in to keep going. Don't give up. Don't get... All right, you're very inspirational, mate. HRs are the landlords of LinkedIn. HR isn't perfect. We're employees and we're humans. Being in HR must just be like being a paid op to everyone you work with. I don't think I've ever heard of someone that likes the HR rep at their job. We're employees and we're human too. The fellow HR professional left me a comment saying, I go to therapy and vent where I can because we all have to appear perfect on the surface. We aren't allowed to have faults, make mistakes or struggle. When we do, people lose trust in us because they see we are only human and we do make mistakes. I agree. HR is always held to a higher standard, more so than any other. Why is it? They're on a block and they're holding torches and pitchforks. That's so fucking hilarious. HR is pissed because candidate didn't join. She posts her WhatsApp chats. Man. Hello, #connections. I just want to share one incident that just happened with us. It can happen to any #HR. So I am sharing the concern with my LinkedIn family. We just hired one candidate from AppUp. And they've said their name. She was supposed to join us from... You've name dropped her? Sorry, you name dropped her in the LinkedIn post. That's crazy. She was supposed to join us from 27th of May. Look what she has done by making us fool. Also, I request that all the HRs, please, before sharing the offer letter, verify the background first for the employees that we should wait for completing their notice period of 1 month. This can happen with any one of us. Be safe. And this is the reason why people stop trusting candidates. I can't believe you name dropped them. That's fucking crazy. I can't read all of them because, like, they haven't shown all of them, but to drop someone's entire, to drop an entire chat log with someone and name drop them is mental. Fellow air travelers, as you make your way to your seat, rise from your seat, navigate the central aisle, etc. A reminder, you do not have the right to touch other people's seat backs. What? Why are you making a whole post on LinkedIn? Are you that bored? The seat in front of you is not there for you to stabilize or raise yourself. That's what an armrest is for. The seat you are in is yours. No other seat or seat back should be touched by you at any time. Thank you for respecting the miracle of what? This fucking shit AI generated image. Oh my God. The president of Nintendo replied to this. Rather arrogant and entitled comments. Some people may be challenged moving to their seat, physical limitations, narrowness, or the seating areas, etc. Yeah, I do that all the time. Well, not all the time, but sometimes I'll do it, like if it's a really narrow seat and I need to like shuffle my way along. People do it to me. It's no big deal. Like, I'm like people aren't sat the whole flight shaking their chair. That said, if a passenger should need to support themselves getting in/out of a seat, they should be as gentle as they physically can. Cisco responded with, entitled would be indicating you own everything, not elucidated on a ticket on contract. Manners are clear. I'm guessing that's supposed to say clear. Happy to help you out of them with this. Why are you beefing the president of Nintendo of America, man? Seats are allocated by passenger, in fact printed on all boarding passes. Manners are different from rights. I do see the arrogance still prevalent, however. Have yourself a good day. Oh, but he's not going to be happy about this one. Inserting yourself into a conversation you weren't invited to with a person you're not connected to and pronouncing what the correct answer is. That your definition of humility? Blah, blah, blah. Fucking hell. A few new realities in my world after the Trump verdicts in New York City. Me and everyone I know is voting for the felon this November. There's a very good possibility the felon will be in prison by July. You need to get your mind wrapped around that. He still gets... It's so funny how Americans care so much about this. If Rishi Sunak got convicted of a crime, I'm pretty sure everyone, even the conservative voters, would go, lol, that's really funny. But in America, there's people like breaking down in tears over Trump getting convicted of a crime. Like, how can you care that much about some rich guy you don't know? I'm begging you, please don't post before and after photos of your weight loss. 1, it's extremely fat phobic. 2, it can make some folks feel bad about their own weight. 3, those commenting congrats, etc. are perpetuating fat phobia. This doesn't read like it's from... This reads like it's from Twitter. Don't let work from home ruin your life and career. It is now very clear that if you work from home, your career is effectively over, is it? It's news to me. You are not visible in the workplace. You're not improving your work-related skills. You are not learning from more senior people about how to navigate and operate within a company, and so your value to a business has stalled. I don't think that's how it works, pal. You're never going to get promoted and your job has become nothing... What? You're never going to get promoted and your job has become nothing more than an hourly output per pound equation. No, I don't think that's true. 30 interviews and no one hired. Yet another friend telling me she cannot find good talent. My thinking, if you interview 30 people and did not hire someone, then start looking in the mirror. Are you just being snide to your friend in a LinkedIn post? The problem is recruiters and hiring managers are looking for the perfect candidate. Newsflash, there is no perfect candidate. Just beefing your friend. So funny. My good friend is working 100-hour weeks as a lawyer, so I asked him, dude, are you okay? No, 100-hour weeks. No, he's not okay. That is not an okay person. His answer below made me stop feeling sorry for myself whenever I have to work hard. It's like I'm in wrestling season. Do I want to go out? Of course. Do I want to eat pizza? Of course. But I want to win the wrestling tournament more. Mate, you're working 100 hours a week. That's not, like, you're not enjoying your life. That's just miserable. There's not, surely that at the point you're working 100 hours a week, there's nothing in your life you're enjoying. And I knew that when I committed to a grueling 3 months of weight cutting and competition at the beginning of the season. Every time I have to work a 14-hour day, I see one associate complain and another quit. Instead, I look at it as my opportunity to get ahead. Wrestling seasons won't last forever. This state of work won't last forever. Am I suggesting you work 100-hour weeks yourself? Absolutely not. Thank you for not imposing that on me. This post is for folks who are choosing to go after something that requires extreme sacrifice that 0.01% of people achieve. Making partner, being a number one producer at your company, taking a startup from zero to IPO. If you're trying to do something exceptional, then every second you need to spend... Oh my God, no, don't work 100 hours a week. That's fucking mental. That's 20 hours a day, 5 days a week. I fired 26 people as CEO, and I'm very proud of that. Not because I enjoyed firing those people. In fact, every single one bothered with me. Well, maybe but all but one. With a click of your fingers, oh my God, with a click of your fingers, someone loses their job, others are affected, their family hurts. It's a brutal experience. Oh, but I love the power. But as a leader, you have to be good at firing people, because if someone isn't doing their job, gelling with their team, a pleasure to work with, the right fit for the role, you have to let them go. Okay, I do kind of agree with that. Like, if someone just isn't doing their job and you're paying them to do that job, then it is fair to get rid of them with, like, notice and stuff. But, like, what is this post? I'm so proud that I fired 26 people. With a click of my fingers, someone lost their job. 12-year-old offering startup advice on LinkedIn. It's a startup which gives startup advice. Okay, so I'll blur his name in his face because I don't want this 12-year-old getting hate, but this is so funny. Starting to get early users for your startup? We are there to help you validate your startup idea in 30 days. 12 years old. You know what? I do respect it. I respect the grind, but there's no way you are offering anyone any valuable information. Keyboard warriors at Reddit Inc. I mean, people that post on Reddit don't work at Reddit Inc. That's a very formal way of saying Reddit. Oh, very angry and envious. Look, I get most of you who are broke and had shitty parents. There is nothing wrong with that, and you're in control of your destiny. I asked you today to come from your shadows. Yes, take a stand with your real name. Grow a sack. Yeah, that's right. You are all cowards hiding behind screens. Lol. I win. Love, Ruben. P.S. I'm a Latino beauty, so I get whatever I want. All right, Ruben. What the fuck? what is this image? Is this a filter? How am I at the gym in the middle of the day on a Monday, not on lunch, without taking paid time off? I don't know, man. You're not working that day. My colleagues and I are enjoying one of the 4 company days off we receive each year. 4 company days off? Bloody hell, mate. That's generous. Just one of the many perks of working at DocuSign. Wow. Sign me up, mate. DocuSign me up to work there. And if you're looking for great benefits or a rewarding career, check out our career page and make your mark. Yeah, you can get an extra 4 days off. But what an interesting image. I don't take vacations. I take trips. This is the difference. Vacations have an off button. No emails, no phone calls, no work, no out of office message. I haven't sniffed a vacation since opening my firm 6 years ago. When a lot of the time, like sometimes when I go on holiday, I keep in touch with what's going on. A lot of the time, I just switch my phone off. Well, I don't switch my phone off, but I just have I don't pay attention to anything like work related at all. But I do travel, and traveling, especially with my family, requires extra attention to my time. If I want to enjoy the day and be hyper present with them, then I'm waking up at 4 a.m. or what the fuck? You're waking up at 4. What time are you going to bed? Or cranking until the late hours after everyone else? What? So you're cranking until the late hours, then waking up at 4 a.m. That sounds like a miserable existence, Jeffrey. It's a trade-off I embrace because of the intrinsic value of meaningful experiences far outweighs the associated. Mate, just go on holiday. Oh, someone commented on this. Literally every old person asked about what they regret in life says they wish they didn't do exactly what you're saying to do. It's crazy watching people on LinkedIn trying to one-up each other on how terrible their work-life balance is. Yeah, that is literally what LinkedIn is. It's just flexing how terrible your life is and acting like it's a good thing that they are trying to convince everyone back to a 1920s quality of life. Yeah, very true. I wake up at 5 a.m, hit the gym at 5:30 a.m. That sounds miserable. Read several pages of a book before 7 a.m. By 8 a.m, I'm in the office. Work until 5 p.m, check emails at 9 p.m. I'm in bed by 10 p.m. Fucking hell, that sounds miserable. I could retire and play golf all day, but I'm fueled by purpose, not by leisure. I mean, that's good, but that does not sound appealing. This is what's called toxic positivity. Call it out and get it. Yeah, true. So big ask, my daughter Gemma turns 10 today. Would love to send her a video of this community wishing her a happy birthday. A video of you saying such thing, happy birthday, and where in the world you're celebrating would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think any 10-year-old wants a load of happy birthday messages from some fucking losers on LinkedIn. With Friday cold calling people who started already. Let's go. Hashtag cold calling, hashtag cold calls, hashtag cold calls. No one, why are you so excited about cold calling people? It's 8:27 a.m. and I'm already 26 calls in. Let's go. What, sick. Oh my God, this has to be satire. He's apparently the Andrew Tate of performance marketing. Well, that sounds very boring. I help brands to generate appointments and revenue using bomb, kick-ass performance marketing, 8-figure revenue generators. I'm guessing that means he has a podcast. Everyone has a fucking podcast. Like and subscribe.